It's Vlogmas year 10.
Good morning, guys. Check me out today. So cute. In my little ensemble. My corgi socks are on just because I wore these to bed to keep my toesies warm. I've been wearing socks to bed at night and it's honestly been good for me, especially in the winter. And then these pants Lindsay sent me in a clothing swap and they're cute. They're just like a tan, high-waisted kind of jean material almost. She also sent me this little sweater vest. I thrifted this underlayer turtleneck situation. And then my earrings are, well, I think that the girl who made these for me, Juno Design Co., I think she might have changed her username on Etsy. So yeah, but they're like, you know, little clay earrings and they're really cute. They have like gold foil in them and they're like a fun design. But I have a dermatology appointment today at 1:15. And so I just wanted to get ready now and make sure that I was looking pretty cute to go out on the town because I'm also gonna stop by Staples today. But let's first have some coffee. Now that's a gorgeous pour today. Beautiful, just beautiful. This is why I don't wear pants like this every day. It's like, okay, but every time I sit down, I'm just gonna unbutton them, you know? Anyways, still looks cute. I've just been on the computer all morning doing my details before I have to, oh, that wasn't a tooth, that was the floor, before I have to head out for my dermatology appointment. And I'm about to just, you know, transition downstairs because I need to. Actually, really quick before I leave, I need to see if I can place this order for Staples and go and pick these up. I just uploaded Vlogmas Day 20 as well, and I'm excited about that one. It was so cute. Looks like my old house. Wait, how did I put a dead battery in my camera? I literally switched it out. Anyways, before my camera dies, I just left the dermatology office and it went fine. Hey y'all, I'm filming this on my phone because my dumbass, I don't know how this happened, but I switched out my batteries before I left just so that I would purposely in my camera have a fully charged battery, and the one that I put in it was dead. So maybe the charger was like not charging. I don't know, very weird. But basically, I went to the dermatologist and I just wanted to get a skin check because I never have. And I have a lot of moles, especially like on my belly and my boob. And so I just wanted to get them all checked out and everything was totally fine and not a worry at all. But just better to be safe than sorry, as they say. And it was really a fast experience. The entire thing took maybe 10 minutes. And then I ordered address labels and they're really cute. They're from Staples and you're never gonna guess what freaking happened. Also, I'm gonna do a Chipotle mukbang while I talk to you. Just gotta put my chair back a little bit so I can unroll my Rito. But today with the address labels was just so hilarious. It's like the world does not want me to send out these Christmas cards. Let's have this first bite though. Sofritas burrito with both rice, both beans, and fajita veggies and cheese. That's all I got. Please don't park next to me. There's, oh no, an entire empty parking lot. I'm gonna pretend like she's not here. But you guys are never gonna guess what happened with the labels. So basically, I placed an order for Staples by my dermatology office. And I was like, okay, after my appointment, I'm just gonna go and pick them up. And I pressed like the rush expedited option so that I could pick it up before 4 p.m. And then I was driving to my dermatology appointment and I got a call from Staples and they were like, hey, we actually have no stock of any address labels at all. Like we can't print this. We could send this off to our shipping facility and they could mail them to you in 3 to 4 days. And I was like, no, it's fine. And they also said that they could just cancel my order. And I was like, yeah, you should just cancel it. And I'm gonna order these at a different Staples location. And he was like, yeah, or you could just do that. So I did that. And then I was driving after my appointment to the other Staples location that's in Warrenton where this Chipotle is. And they called me and they were like, hey, we're really low on stock. So we're only gonna be able to fulfill a little over half of your label order. And basically on Staples website, they have labels you can print for 220 quantity. And then the next one is just double that 440. There's no 300 option. So I was like, a little more than half of my order, that would maybe be, you know, I only need like 290, I told her. And she was like, well, I think there's 264 or 276 or something like that. And I was like, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna come get them. And she was like, yeah, and then we'll call you when the rest of them are ready. But I have like 12 sheets printed and 8 of them are missing, but it's fine. At least I can get out, you know, a lot of them. Cheesy. But yeah, I just found that so hysterical when I was driving to the dermatology appointment. I was like, of course, the one closest and easiest does not have what I need. This burrito is fucking amazing. I needed to get it because it's 3 p.m. and all I've eaten all day was a single lemon crinkle cookie and a cup of coffee. I also got a burrito to bring home to Finley so he can enjoy one as well later on, because I think he's gonna go to his mom's studio later. But on my journey today, I've just been listening to a bunch of Lovers and Friends podcast episodes. I listened to one specifically with Jessie Reyes is the guest, or Jessie Reyes, I believe it's how you pronounce it. And she was just talking about like being the villain in her relationship. And Shan was kind of highlighting in the episode that a lot of the time it's like the men stereotypically who are like the villain in relationships. And you don't really hear a lot of women after the fact being like, no, I was the bad guy. So she was just highlighting more stories from women who were the bad guy in certain relationships. And it was great. I thought it was a really wonderful episode. So highly recommend. Always love that podcast though. Sometimes the episodes can be really nostalgic though, like in a bad way, because then I start like analyzing all this shit from my past, you know? And I'm at a place now where I definitely feel like I have a lot more emotional maturity compared to me at like 20 or younger, you know? And in past relationships, I was just kind of thinking back on like where I went wrong with certain things. But actually what really got me in my feels was she did like a portion of that episode with her sister, and she was highlighting her sister's like villain origin story. And her sister was there just, you know, explaining her side of things. And she was like, yeah, I mean, before I met my now husband, I felt like I was in this space where I was just kind of like dating around, like trying to see people and being with these guys. And they would always tell me like, oh no, you're wifey material. Like, I'm not ready for you yet. And that was literally my life. Like, I was just with all these men before Finley who were like not prepared for me emotionally. And I'm not saying I never did anything wrong and they were the only villains, you know what I mean? But it just made me think back to like the multiple scenarios where men would explain to me after the fact and apologize and just be like, I fucked up, like I'm not ready for this yet and you're a great person and I hope you find a great man. And Finley, who was in my life at the time, was like a best friend of mine, you know? He had become a friend to a best friend and he would give me advice on these guys and would be like, they're just taking you for granted because you're like such a great person. And then months down the line after that, we transitioned from BFFs to lovers. But it's just like interesting to look back on things and be like, damn, there was really just so many emotionally unavailable men in my life that I would like seek out because I was like, oh, they're hot. Yeah, I just be in my feels today, thinking back, being nostalgic, analyzing things. Sometimes it's for the best, but sometimes it's like, let's pump the brakes on this. Don't want to take too many walks down memory lane, you know what I mean? No, but it's good. It's healthy to do that, I feel like. And actually, this is relevant because with the Christmas cards, I send Christmas cards to not some, but like one person that I was involved with. And when I reached out for his address this year, we had such a great conversation and I was able to provide him with like clarity on where I was when I was with him. And I feel like it was helpful for him to have like, not closure. It's not like he was like pining after me, you know what I mean? And he like loves and respects my relationship now and hopes to meet Finley one day and all these things. And like, we're good, you know, but it was just interesting that I was able to provide like a little bit of more peace with that situation and be like, hey, by the way, like these were more details that maybe I didn't share with you at the time, but like, you know, X, Y, and Z happened afterwards. And he was like, thank you for saying that. Honestly, I would hang out with him. Some people are like, oh my God, I would never hang out with anybody I was ever involved with, but like, I don't mind that. But maybe because it was never like serious. Forgot to get napkins, but I don't know. Oh, sorry. When I slammed my console closed, I moved the camera, but this is honestly a fine angle too. But leave me a comment down below if you would ever hang out with somebody that you were romantically involved with in the past. I think I talked about this in a previous sex Q&A a couple months ago, but I was basically saying like it really depends on the nature of the relationship. Like if they fucked you over, no, I'm not hanging out with you again because you're like a fuckboy in my mind. And especially if you didn't apologize and you treated me poorly, like I'm not gonna be your friend, you know? But this person I'm speaking of is a really great person, you know? It's just the timing wasn't right and then I fell in love. But people have a lot of strong opinions about that. Like, oh my God, it would be so awkward for me to see somebody that like I used to kiss. And I was actually talking to Finley about this. I was like, would you feel uncomfortable if you like saw somebody that you used to be with? And he was like, it really depends on like who the person is. Like I wouldn't reach out and be like, hey, we have to meet up, you know? But I feel like fleeting flings are easier to see. Anyway, that's what's on my mind today. And also the solstice party tonight. I'm really excited. I'm gonna meet a lot of new people. Our friends Tim and Cassidy invited us and it's their friends' party, so we only know them. It's like 3:10 now and I think that our friends were gonna get there around 7, so I have a little while to go home and put these labels on my envelopes. This is always a part when I slow down. I don't know if I can make it. I might have to save this for when I get home. One last bite. I'm such a pansy ass. What's wrong with me? Oh no, I got beans on my pants. Damn it. Before I leave Warrenton, actually, I'm gonna go and take this disposable camera that I found at the guest house that we're living at, and I'm gonna get it developed. I'm pretty sure it's from our wedding, but like, I'm honestly not 100% sure. So if I develop the photos and it's like something crazy and like not my wedding party, because like the groomsmen took the cameras, you know, and brought them over to the guest house that we're staying at because that's where they stayed during our wedding. So that's why I thought when I found it over there, I was like, maybe somebody did bring this over and leave it here. But I feel like I developed the 6 cameras that I bought, but maybe I'm just making that up and I only developed 5. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna develop it, see what's on there.
Didn't Dad give you spaghetti today? It looks like you already got spaghetti. It looks like you already got spaghetti. I'm back home, and boy, do I have a story for you.
Guys, look what the fuck I came home to in my mailbox. These are my return labels from Shutterfly that they told me was lost in the mail and that they weren't going to arrive. I spoke to a guy last night. He was like, sorry to tell you, ma'am, your package it's definitely lost. So I'm just gonna credit your account with the money that you paid for them. And didn't give me a refund, like put the credit on my Shutterfly account, you know? And I was like, all right, well, I guess that's fine. And if they show up, they show up, but I'm just gonna figure something out in the meantime. And so that's why I literally went through the gates of hell today, trying to get these from Staples, and I'm still missing 8 of them. And so I just called. This is just like, I can't even believe that this happened. Now I don't need this many fucking labels, you know? This isn't even my house. What am I gonna do with them when we have too many? This always happens to me. I always order too many address labels. I just need a custom stamp when we move. Anyways, I just called Staples back, who printed those, but they were like, oh, we'll just like call you and let you know when we have the rest of them. And I called her and I was like, hey, like I don't need the rest of them. Is there a way to just like cancel the rest of them? Because you guys don't need to wait and like print more of them and then I drive back out there and get these labels that like I don't need. And I like explained the situation and like why I ordered them. And I was like, is there a way for me to just get like a partial refund and we just, you know, call it a day? And she was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to transfer you to my manager. And then I spoke to her manager and he was like, yeah, since you paid online and not in the store, I'm gonna have to call the online store people and then call you back whenever they answer and see if we can do a partial refund or credit your account or something like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's fine. And at this point, I'm just eating my money. I'm just gobbling it up, you know? Anyways, I guess I'm happy to see them, you know? But I'm also like, fuck my life, because I just drove all around today for hours.
Hello. Hey,
Hi, I'm Meghan.
I live across the road.
Oh, okay.
They cut, the 3 guys cut a bunch of dead wood down there. You want to get rid of it? I'll take it all away for you.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I burn wood, so I thought maybe rather than wait till it gets wet again.
Yeah, no, you should definitely take it. What's your name? Oh, nice. nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a new Orstrom, so I
Okay.
married Finley this year,
Okay.
and we're living at this house for right
So you're Chris's daughter-in-law?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Chris real well.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, it was very nice to meet you. Have a good one. Happy holidays. I just met one of my neighbors. He wanted to take some of the wood that the tree company cut down and left at the bottom of our driveway. I said, take it. He was like, I burn wood, so I just want to grab it. I said, why not? You go grab it. Follow your dreams. Anyways, I was kind of wondering. I had my pants unzipped, so I was like buttoning my pants as I went over there. Anyways, hope you didn't see anything crazy. I'm gonna start addressing these envelopes and take them to the post office. I have the doggies in the car now, and we're actually gonna go to the studio with Finley while he's working on the ceramics, and I'm just gonna address all of the envelopes. And it's closer to the post office for me to do it there anyways, so I can just run them all over afterwards and put them in the like send out box so that they can be mailed out in the morning or whatever. And I'm also gonna bring him his Chipotle burrito. We're making the best of things, you know? It's gonna be better to do this. And that man is at the bottom of my driveway chopping all the wood or cutting it up with a chainsaw. The rest of them? Thank you. Merry Christmas. Smoothing the inside so Rue doesn't nick her little tongue when she goes in.
More so it's easier to clean.
Yeah.
The glaze should provide a smoothing finish.
It's Rue's little head. Larry, you're gonna get your own. Good boy, Larry. You're just enjoying cuddling up in the chair. We have some pastels. This is our friend Deandra Wilkins' art. We have a big print of hers. These are really cool. David Newkist, pottery. And this is all his mom's art. Horsies. Doberman. Bronzes. Beautiful. Larry, should we get one of you like this, buddy? Do you want to be cast, made into a sculpture? She's been doing a lot of these this year. This one's insane. Crazy. These are plaster models of the bronzes she's made. Wow, these are his mom's. What did you make here, Larry? Cuteness? Cuteness Everdeen?
A Larry examination table.
You are very beautiful. That looks exactly like you.
Oh, Rue. Rue,
No, she wants to come
Rue,
up.
You had your turn, Rue.
We already finished your bowl. All done. Oh, you just wanted to offer a little moral support.
Larry, look at your little ears. They're kind of like little folded burritos. Fortune cookie ear.
Fit check for solstice party. I'm in my cloak for the first time. I forgot about my cloak all fall. I couldn't be more upset with myself that I forgot about this item that I now own. Also, I have this crocheted witch hat. I didn't forget about this. This has been in my closet. And I have my little moon earrings on from Woodland Shrine, my little bones. And this cloak is so pretty. I got it at the Silverton Renaissance Fair. And then I also have on my little leather bustier, my funky pants, and they match my cloak. And my little boots, if you can see them, also match the leather on my corset. I'm bringing a bottle of wine for the hosts. And then I have Tim's present and Cassidy's present is in here because I'm running out of gift bags. So I have that. And then I also have to slip this little thing into her present because I want her to have this print from Flame and Fable. Okay guys, we're gonna go to the cute little party and I'm actually gonna leave my camera in the car because I'm just gonna bring my phone. If there's anything to film, I'll just film it on my phone. I don't wanna, you know, put a camera in everybody's face. Love ya. What's happening right now is we're removing this. And it's beautiful. And Carly, the hostess, I should say. She made this and it's gorgeous. What did you say, Michelangelo or Raphael?
Yeah, one of those. We were gonna erase it while you were gone.
Do you want to be here for it or no?
Yes, go ahead.
Do it. Okay. Well, this is a symbolism for the impermanence of all the things that we create, but also the fact that, as you said before I started erasing it, that you can create more beautiful things. And I'm looking forward to everything that you create after this. And you said, okay, when I first came into the home, did you guys say that people would sign the chalkboard or people would come in and they would like make art on the chalkboard?
There was a summer when I first got it where everyone, I used to ask people to like write memories we had down together because it was the summer after my senior year, yeah, and it was like the last time I was going to be together with all those friends, and so that was really special. But
That's really nice.
yeah, ever since then, you know, it's just been like, I don't know, like a way to exercise things.
Yeah.
In 2020, I wanted to make a chalk landscape like Bob Ross style,
Yeah.
which is impossible. You know, he uses so much value, you know, in his paintings that like trying to do it in chalk is like really hard. But it ended up being kind of like a post-apocalyptic dreamscape nightmare thing, and I was like, I guess that's fitting for the time. But then after that, this is what came of it.
So how long has this been up?
This has been up for about a year.
Wow. Do you think that Ian, when he comes in, will be like,
Yeah, absolutely.
somebody broke in and they did it?
We'll blame it on them. Someone said, "Fuck Raphael."
Yeah.
And that's another thing, you know. I wasn't
Like,
sure I could
beautiful.
do this, but
Yeah,
I
you could.
saw a Google image, you know, of like a who's who of Raphael's school of Athens, because these are each
so like all the silhouettes.
painted of people.
Sure. Yeah.
And they had it
Oh, you guys are checking this. Oh, nice.
New beginnings. That was very satisfying.
Hi guys. So we just left the party. It was incredible. One, I wanted to say I met a subscriber. She was an icon. Her name was Bella, and she brought a Yule log cake.
Wonderful cake.
Yeah, Finley actually doesn't really like chocolate cake.
I engorged myself.
He did. He really liked it. He really liked the cake. He even ate, there was a little mushroom on it. I'll put a photo of it on the screen because I didn't get a clip of it, but I did get a photo of it. And it was stunning. No, I didn't film anything. I said that I would film stuff on my phone, but...
He's sucking down tea and sucking up to the hostess.
Okay. Finley's really jealous because I made a friend. Okay, so the hostess tonight, Carly, she was an icon. She was a witchy icon, and I just loved that. I don't meet many spiritual people in my life who are into the same things that I am. So one, we brought her a hag's taper, which is a mullein plant dipped in beeswax, and then you light it on fire, and it's like a big torch. So we brought her one of those. We didn't get the chance to light it, and I was planning on filming that if we were to light it, but either way, as soon as we were invited to this party, our friends Tim and Cass were like, yeah, our friends Carly and Ian, they're having a party, and Carly's like, she's really into witchy shit, so she's having a solstice party, and I was like, oh my god, witchy shit? Am I hearing this correctly? And so I wore my cloak, and I wore my witch hat, and she also said that she might do tea leaf readings, and that's what I was doing right before we left the party, and it took a while because she was just kind of, you know, really interpreting my life and taking everything into account. And Finley was like, you said you wanted to leave a half hour ago. Actually, an hour ago, I think I said I wanted to leave.
I think it was 3 or 4
Okay,
days
let's
ago.
just, I made a friend, and that's all that matters. And you and Tim had a good time hanging out and just vibing. Tim gave me this plant for Christmas, and it's really cute. And I have it up here on our little
You really
dashboard.
edited out my breathing when I film?
Yeah, I edited out you being like,
I thought you kept those as full clips.
no.
What?
What are you talking about? I don't keep anything as a full clip.
Just leave my vlogs to themselves. They didn't ask for any.
People prefer it the way that it is.
Why?
Because I've been getting still a lot of really positive
Why?
comments
You
on
haven't
it.
shown anybody the full clips. What do you
So-
cut out? My breathing? That's like half of what I do. Keeps it a natural pacing and vibe. I don't like all cut. I don't like if you take a shot and then zoom up on something as if it's funny that way. I like just a nice natural long.
Well, I don't do the zooms, so at least you have that. I mean, I cut to the point of when you're talking and then you set it down and you're like, all right, I'm here. Like, that's what people want to see.
What if I make a good joke?
I keep in all of your good jokes. Anything that's funny, I keep in. I could read you the comments on the way home. They love your pokey parties and your pokey points.
I appreciate all of my pokey pals.
Anyway, we had a great night.
Hello. This evening, I've made a very special request from my one and only wife. To please don't edit or cut out or silence me. God. Okay. First things first.
So you want this to be an unedited clip?
That's what everybody wants. First things first. Yeah, that's really a generous, loving dog. So this is my dog, Larry. He is so nice. He's really good behavior. He's really generous and loving and beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
He even looked at the camera to say, yep, that's me.
Great personality. Great guy if you, well, you don't even have to get to know him to know that. This is my dog, Rue. She's very funny. Rue, tell everyone some jokes. She's got a great sense of humor.
Rue.
Little offensive.
Yeah, you can't say stuff like that on the internet, Rue.
Little offensive. She's been known to get canceled, but she doesn't really care. This is my wife. This is Meghan Makeup.
Will you open my advent calendar for me?
Maybe, but I have to do my own advent calendar.
Please.
So today, we're going to be having a poke party with my poke pals.
People love when you talk about pokies and pokey facts and Pokemons and pokey parties.
Well, I'm trying to come up with more P words, but it's kind of difficult.
Well, just stay in the pokey present and you'll get there.
She's good. Okay, today
It's the 21st.
we have a poke present to open. It's the 20th.
That's why I edit out.
What? Sometimes it has to get the cogs moving. You know what I mean? People like to see you think. They like to see what happens between the witticisms. So that's a good word. Okay. So the 20th is today.
Today's the 21st.
It's the I don't know. It's a poke date. Okay. Now I'm actually opening it. Okay. Ready? Oh god, I think it's gonna be a shitty one. Oh god. Oh god. How did I get this? Oh god. Oh, that's a terrible shot I had. Everybody just be patient, because I'm really trying to advocate for my freedom of speech. My wife is trying to silence me. Okay, this is a terrible, truly awful shot, and I do apologize for that. Okay, now let's open the poke package. Let's see. I'll show you first, and then I'll look second. Oh god. Oh, it's an Obama snow. Oh my god. I love Obama. People always tell me I look just like him. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, this is where it gets really tough. I can't.
You were really shocked in one of the past vlogs that you had Obama's number.
Oh, exposure comp. What does that mean, babe? Okay, well, let's pretend that's not doing anything. Okay, if I hold it good enough. Oh god, it's backwards then. This is really bad shots. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. And then I can stop saying okay. Toughness boost. This is its ability. The single strike Pokemon in play except any Obama Snow get plus 50 HP. You can't apply more than one toughness boost ability at a time. Shit. Your single strike. Well, that seems very solid. Mega Punch. That's 90 damage. Also very solid. 140 HP. Also very solid. I think you're getting some sort of theme here to my commentary and opinion of this card, which basically boils down to very solid or has a lot of poke potential. That's pretty good. See, that's the kind of shit I just know that thought right there is going to be silenced. And it's just going to sound like I came up with that quickly. But I don't. I have to work for every one of these witticisms. And it's hard work. And it doesn't just come for free. But somebody likes to pretend that it's just bada boom, bada bing. Not everybody have the effortless humor of this lady right here. She has a 10 squeaker snake. I got it for her at the dog store. Let's count them real. Hold on. Let's count them. Alright, this is always fun to see her toys. Hold on. Real quick. Rude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. It's almost as long as you, but you're still longer. Don't worry. So, babe, I have one question. What in the goddamn hell does exposure comp mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Got it gone. Alright, folks, let's see. Alright, let's just make an adjustment here. I'm trying not to breathe too loud because I don't want to get it cut out. Okay, so today is the 21st on our Poke calendar. Fuck, shit. Oh, come on. God damn. Alright, here we go. 21st on our Poke calendar. Oh, I'm feeling good about this one, folks. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's see. We got a little 3-pack. Some people say that that's not magnificent, but others of us, hey, we take what we can get. I already showed you my wedding ring, right?
Yep.
My mom made that for me. It's pretty cool, huh? Okay, so some people, like you, say that a 3-pack is not all that great. Others of us, we just feel grateful when we get any Pokemons. Any Poke Pack is a Poke Pack for me. And I know my Poke people agree. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that was me opening the package, the Poke package. Okay, the first Poke card is Snorunt, which we have seen before. Different image, different card, Ice Breath, flip a coin, Pokemon Paralyzed. That's cool. Icy Snow, 20 damage, 60 HP for this thing. Seriously? I mean, God. That's terrible. Okay. Clink. I know some of y'all like my Metal Gears. Yeah, he's pretty cool. 50 HP, Vice Grip, 10 damage, 1 steel. Yeah, I mean, you know, with these guys, you gotta kind of hope they evolve into something more powerful because this guy's not gonna be winning you battles.
Do you remember the Pokemon Marbles?
No.
Oh.
What Pokemon Marbles?
Abby commented on a recent vlog and said, "Does Finley remember the Pokemon Marbles? My fiance loved those and can't find any other people who knew about them growing up."
Look how crooked my nose is.
How unsymmetrical your nostrils are.
That's, yeah. Look at how much bigger this one is, and look how my bone of my nose sticks out over there. But, this
Do you
is...
think that's because somebody punched you in the face growing up?
It's because I'm naturally ugly. This is what my pigs look like. Give me carrots.
When you have the teeth out, it really looks like Ducky.
Okay. Ready for the next. Ooh, Fraxshaw. This guy's pretty cool. So, he's not Hexorus, but we can't all always be the final evolution of the Pokemon. As a matter of fact, I happen to be 27 years old. And
You're 26.
that is a fraction of my full evolution. Some might say I'm even a 4-part evolution.
Some might say you're even 26.
And that have more evolutions than any Pokemon. And I don't mean 4 parts like Eevee has many evolutions. We get it. But I'm talking about 4 separate, better than the last, even cooler, even more handsome, some may say. Many people actually would say that every evolution is more handsome than the last. For me. So I'm excited for, I don't know which one I'm on now, probably 2. I got a couple more in the bag. Fracture. Okay, I'm wrapping up. See y'all. I didn't even open the right Pokemons. There's still one more to open. But guess what? I'm not going to do it right now because we've just had enough. I think
What
it's...
do you mean there's still one more to
Well,
open.
I opened the 20th, the 21st, and today's the 22nd.
No, today's the 22nd. Tomorrow. It's just 2 a.m. So you can open that one tomorrow. I don't open the 22nd at 2 a.m.
Well, I wasn't going to open it anyways.
The 21st is what you'll open, not the 22nd.
Ugh. Why is it so complicated? Why does this, everything opens backwards? This looks delicious. Sure wish it was my chocolate, but I have even better Pokemans.
Delicious. Even better Pokemans for you, but one chocolate for me. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. When I speak, when I speak.
Okay, Larry's going up to bed with Finley, and Rue's up here with me. Oh, not for long. She's either gonna tuck in here or follow the boys upstairs, but we really need to go to sleep because if I'm gonna go to Zumba in the morning, it is 2:35 in the morning. And that means I'm gonna get way less than 8 hours of sleep if I'm going to Zumba in the morning. So I need to hit the freaking hay. But I just wanted to say tonight was really cute, really fun. Happy winter solstice. This is me allowing you to complete my finger heart. Are you doing it? Love you. Shortest day of the year. It was incredible. Shortest day, but longest night. Dark night of the soul. Oftentimes when people hear that phrase, they say, fuck my life, you know, that's really terrible. But it's a good way to just think about turning inwards for the season and just really thinking about ways that you can turn over a new leaf and prepare for the next year of your life, you know? And some people celebrate the winter solstice as like their new year. So it was nice to do a little celebration tonight. We just went to a party with a bonfire and hung out. I had my tea leaves read. It was totally wicked time. I told you about it in the car a little bit, but yeah, met some good people and it was just great. So glad I got to share at least some of that with you. I love my girly time and I had a lot of girly time tonight with my friend Cassidy as well as her friend Carly. So it was really fantastic. And now I'm having my girly time with Rue. And I really have to hit the hay. I love you. Thanks for watching. And I'll just see you in the morning tomorrow. Stay smiling. Bye, y'all. Let's hope I make it to Zumba in the morning. I'm tired as hell.